You got the touch. You got the power.
Arise, Rodimus Prime.
Optimus.
Rodimus Bill here. Today we're going to do a Transformers Dinobot Grimlock Voyager Power of the Primes figure. First, we'll look at the box. And there is Grimlock in all his Dinobot glory. And it is Power of the Primes, Voyager class Dinobot Grimlock. You got the Transformers Generations logo on the front. And that side you got Volcanicus. On the other side you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the Primes. And on the back, Grimlock, how the legendary Dinobot leader wield the power of the Primes. You've got the Prime Armor, which is the 2 feet. You've got the Dinobot Enigma, right there. Dinobot Enigma. You've got Robot 2 Dinosaur in 8 steps. And over here, you've got Choose Your Prime. And it's got a nice window on top. Don't know what it's for. Alright. Here is the instruction book. Self-explanatory. And the card. My card happens to say Grimlock. Alchemist Grimlock. Now, what people don't realize is these cards are all random. Somebody else might get Liege Maximo Grimlock. Somebody else might get Onyx Grimlock. I got Alchemist Grimlock. Enhances the power in ally circuits. So they're all different cards. And that is the Alchemist Prime logo. Now, for Grimlock. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with any swords or guns, but he comes with a 2 power armor, which make the feet in Volcanicus mode. We'll look at one real quick. Here is the foot. It's molded in black plastic, and it's got some gray. And these are on ratchets for ankle movement. And here is the other one, and it's got the Dinobot Enigma. And we'll look at the Dinobot Enigma. It looks just like a Prime Master and a Titan Master. Here's the Enigma. Looks just like a Prime Master. Here is Liege Maximo. So you got the Enigma and the Liege Maximo. Unfortunately, these don't transform. They're just one piece solid. And, of course, they are similar to the heads, too. So these are the Enigmas. That's the Dinobot Enigma. And now let's take a look at Grimlock. And we'll just plug this back in there. And these also have a hole right there, which we will show you later. Here is the Dinobot Grimlock. Very similar to his G1. He's got the yellow on the chest. He's got the red waist. He's got the black face with the red... Sorry about that. Okay, and he's got the yellow chest. He's got the red waist. He's actually got stickers reminiscent of G1. He's got the Autobot symbol on top of his chest. His face sculpt is very much G1. Basically, he's got red eyes and a head. His arms are similar, how these are the main Dinobot arms. And that is Grimlock. On the back, he's got the 2 wings that separate, just like the original one. There's his Dinobot head, and you can see how he's going to be transformation. But now let's take a few minutes to look at the detail on this figure. Overall, this is one of the best modes. This mode and Volcanicus is very good. The Dinobot mode, it has a lot of misgivings about it, and I will show you when we get to it. But we'll just do articulation real quick. The head. His head does not do 360 like the other ones. It only goes that much, and you have this piece back here that it hits. So that's a little different. But he can move up and down a little. If you put the wing back, his arms have a ratchet, and they do go 360. The arms do go out. That's part of transformation. He's got a double joint. He's got a joint right there. And he's got a joint at the elbow. Hands go in due to transformation. He does have a wrist swivel. Legs can go up and back. The knees, 90 degrees. And they're on a ratchet, so he can do a split that much. And that is basically it for articulation. And we'll just do some comparisons. Here is a GRIMLOCK that came with a movie Optimus Prime. That's how they compare. Not really sure what you'd call this GRIMLOCK. Here is GRIMLOCK with the Power of the Primes Deluxe figures. Wave 1, Swoop, and Slug, is it? Here is GRIMLOCK with G1 Sludge. Now remember, this GRIMLOCK is a Voyager, and these will all be deluxe figures. Here's how he does with a deluxe figure, Power of the Primes Jazz. And since he's also a combiner, Voyager, here how he is with Skylink's combiner. And that is GRIMLOCK. Now, for transformation, I think we'll go from this mode to Volcanicus. It's just a lot easier. Now, what you want to do is, I like to fold the hands in. This is something the instructions are a little unclear about. But I like to fold the hands in first. And what you want to do is, you want to move these until they snap in. Move them up. There you go. Now, these you want to twist. Put my camera up a little. Now, what happens is this peg right here will fit in here. It won't snap in, but it fits in like that. And then the other side, rotate. Move this in, a double hinge. And this will fold in there. There, and you have that. Okay. Now what you want to do is move the head up. Okay, rotate the waist. No, let's actually do it. Better do this easier. Okay. Now this is a little tricky. You want to fold this up. It's on a double hinge. And then once you fold it up, you can move it down. Then you want to rotate at the waist. Turn this sideways, tail in. Ratchet them up. And you want to just put them at an angle. Ratchet the leg up. Put these at an angle. Push the waist down. Get them so they're nice and even, like that. Now, this pops out. What you want to do is take this whole section and bend it. You'll see these two tabs here. We'll go into the holes here. And then that's bent. Oh. And then put the face down. There, put GRIMLOCK's face down. You can open his mouth. Now, when you get to the top part now, you'll see tabs in the wings and tabs there. So you want to tab that in there to lock the arms in. And up here, you want to fold out Volcanus's head. Push this down, fold that down, pick the head up. And this part will snap in there. So, now you got Volcanus's head. And basically that is combiner mode. And overall I think this is the second best mode. Very tight, move at the waist. You got the combiner ports there. You got the combiner ports there. You've got a nice head sculpt. Oh, look at the head sculpt. Kind of looks like GRIMLOCK. with the gold and the black and the red. And there is the face. And what you can do here is you put the Enigma combination. You've got the hole in the mouth. And you've got this peg right down here. So you just put that in there. Oh, let's try, yeah. So the peg goes down. And there you got Volcanicus with the Enigma combination, the Dinobot Enigma. There he is from the side. Very clean in the back. You have nothing sticking out. Pretty flat. Like I said, this is the second best. Besides the robot mode, I really enjoy Volcanicus. Nice, sturdy, he's strong. Now to go from him to robot mode, it's pretty easy. You want to lift this up again, straighten the legs out, and then turn them. Straighten the legs out, turn them. This is going to be the back. Rotate this back. Now here's that double hinge. You go up and fold down. Okay. Waist, put them up, and this folds down. Arms. First you got to disconnect the wings. Disconnect the wings. Pull the arms out. Hands come out. And then just straighten it up. Like that. And we'll do the other side. Pull the arms out. Let's see, get the hand out. Push that down. And now we got that. Now, for Volcanicus' head is right there. What you do is lift this up. Move the red out. Push Volcanicus' head in. And then this will close down, and this will close down. Flip. And now we're back to robot mode. Now for dinosaur mode, we want to put the legs together, pull the tail down. So there you go. Now, this separates. Move the camera up a little. This separates, and it's on a double hinge, so that goes down. Do the same on the other side, and these will just pop in together. Okay, and then you close the wing, very G1-ish. Close the wings, flip the head around, that just comes undone. And then you just rotate, put the hands back in. And then the feet are on a ratchet. This you could angle up. And this is the mode that is the worst. And then you could angle his legs however you want them. I usually try to do them up, forward, and then I angle them once back. And there is GRIMLOCK in his Dinobot mode. The worst of the bunch. And we'll just take a quick look at, here's the top view. Here's his tail. These are his legs. You'll see Volcanicus' belt. Now this part, I think they could have done a little better job of hiding all this. But there's the Autobot symbol on the head. You got GRIMLOCK's mouth. He's got the red eyes. He's got that gold right there. There's his chest. He's got little arms. There's the Autobot symbol again. There's the bottom. Here's the side. Like this combiner port, you're gonna have to live with. There's no way they could have hid the combiner port. But and there's GRIMLOCK. Now, articulation, you can move the head up and down. The mouth goes in and out. The arms do a 360. You can see there's a little area right there where they could fold down and like that. Legs. And then you can stand it. And then the tail You can have them wherever you like. And the Enigma feet, the combiner ports, what you're supposed to do is, as a peg right there, you can just stick them there. And there's Grimlock. Let's try to make Grimlock more menacing. There is Grimlock in weapon mode. And for comparison, we will do Grimlock. I don't know what this is called, but this is the Grimlock that came with the movie Optimus Prime. That's how they compare. Here he is with his Power of the Prime combiners. Slog and Swoop. Or Slug. Used to be called Slag and Swoop. That is how they line up. Here he is with Generation Sludge. Big difference there. This is Age of Extinction Slug. And we got Age of Extinction Slog, also a Voyager. And that is how these two line up. And then we will throw in Skylynx, a fellow Combiner Voyager figure. And there is Skylynx with Grimlock. And there he is, Grimlock in all his modes. You got Volcanicus, you've got Grimlock Robot mode, and you got Grimlock Dinobot. Not the greatest in Dinobot mode, but at least we got Grimlock and the Dinobots as combiners. So, I also have a review on the Power of the Prime Swoop. I get a review on Power of the Prime's Slug. And after we get Wave 2, we'll get Sludge and Snarl, and we will have Volcanicus. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, please share it. Please check out all my other videos. I've got a Power of the Primes playlist. I got a Titan Returns playlist. I got Combiner War playlist. We do Transformers. We do DC toys. Check out my channel. And as always, thank you for watching. Until all are one. Till all are one.